my man's theme song.
Hey,
You know what happens when I get to play this song? This is my man's theme song.
I hear
Main man, my buddy from Georgia, who I gotta tell you, I think it would have been worse if the devil went to Georgia and ran into you. I think it would have went a lot worse than it did for him in this song. I just see you whooping the devil's ass.
hey, I've done it before in my life. I really have. We won't talk about it.
So,
Are we on the air?
yeah, we're on the air.
I scratched myself.
We're on the
We're
air.
on the air. Okay.
We're on the hair.
You
So
are.
listen, I tell you what, I love this. I love this setup. I really do. From American Digger magazine, we've got the editor-in-chief and the big cheese, the boss of all bosses for American Digger magazine, Miss Debbie Schiffer Blades.
Woo!
Thank you for joining us, Deb. And
Thanks for having me.
as a special guest tonight, we brought in the janitor. Butch the janitor has joined us.
Them toilets ain't going to clean themselves, people.
So we brought the janitor from American Digger magazine, this guy named Butch with the long hair who really keeps it clean for us there, Mr. Butch. I'd like to thank you for the fine job you've been doing.
I do, man.
He does a good job.
Now, I know last time I went in, you had the nice colognes, and I left you a $2 tip. Is that good? $2 tip?
Yeah, but don't throw the quarters in the bowl, Steve.
Oh my God!
But they were good. One of them was silver, so
That's a 64, right?
Yeah, that's
Listen,
right.
Thanks for joining us. It was so cool
I'm
because
having a blast already.
I got Butch coming on, and I see Debbie in the chat. And I'm like, you know what? Let's round this out. Let's round this out because I didn't think I could control this guy.
Mm-mm.
So
I mean, you and Frank both couldn't control me when he was.
no.
I'm out of control.
So, Debbie, again, just if for anyone who's new, just joining us tonight, what is it like working for Butch?
Oh, how much time have we got? He's a darn slave driver, I'm telling you.
Yep, very demanding. Very
I
demanding.
don't like
Very
working for me.
demanding.
I've got to work for a boss.
So, Deb, all right. So I just want to ask you a question because every day I sit down with my coffee wherever I am. If I'm at work, if I'm at home, first thing I do is I get up and I make my coffee, and you can't miss me because I get a 30-ounce cup mug of hot coffee, black. What does Butch have any morning rituals?
Well,
what's a morning? I don't ever see him before noon.
Really? You don't see him before noon?
Well, my employees have to go to work at an earlier hour than myself because I can sleep later.
I'm an early riser.
Wait a minute. Are you one of those?
Yeah.
Hold on. Are you one of them bosses that just come strolling in whenever the hell you want?
I am, man. I am.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta set a better example than that.
Well, I try to set an example, but she still gets up early.
So this guy just comes strolling in whenever he wants. And you're there. What time do you get to work? What time?
I start early. I get my cup of coffee between probably 6:30 and 7, and I'm sitting here at the computer getting started. So yeah.
All right, that's a little. I'm with you, Butch. That's
People
a little
don't
early.
realize how hard how hard Debbie works for this magazine.
If she's early and you're late, right? What a
That's
team!
right.
Yeah, well,
Y'all talk for just a moment. I'm having a coughing episode for some reason. Oh my God, I won't go away.
what the hell's wrong with you?
I need a cough drop, I think.
Do you need CPR?
Oh, no. God, Steve, I got better.
All right, so listen, we're gonna chat with Butch. They got to start their show at 9 tonight, right? You're on tonight.
That's right, 9:00.
We're gonna do a quickie with you, but real quick, I wanted to get everybody a chance to sign on and sit down and get comfortable. I guess I can give an update as best I can on what's his name again?
It starts with a C. No, that's Celeste.
Let me look.
Frank.
Oh, that's good, Frank. So,
Frank.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Frank.
So, first off, Frank's been in the hospital a while. I will tell you this: he's had some back injuries that seem to have flared up really, really bad, and he just couldn't move. And Frank can tolerate pain pretty good. I mean, he puts up with most of the people from Detect America, so he can tolerate pain pretty well. But he couldn't. He had to go to the hospital, and then it's just taken a while for them to control it, and I have a feeling it's going to take a little while. From what's going on, they got to. Right now, they're in the information gathering stage, we'll say, and doing tests. I understand they tried to do a test on his skull and they couldn't penetrate it. No one was surprised at that.
No sign of a brain, I heard.
I was contacted by his son, Mike, real good guy, Mike, who's really concerned about his dad and very worried. But Mike did, and Mike went and created a GoFundMe for Frank, and the response has been overwhelming. And Mike wanted to come on the show tonight. However, he has work obligations, not like you, Butch, who just goes in and out and does whatever the hell he wants. Frank's son actually has to go to work. But he wanted to extend his sincere appreciation for what everyone has done in regards to giving to the GoFundMe page. It has been posted on Detect America. If you cannot access Detect America, and you can contact me or anyone else that can give you the webpage, or you can go on GoFundMe and probably do a search for Frank Lopergola. And Mike just appreciates anything you have done, everything you've done, and anything you can do. So thank you very much, folks.
Can you put that link up? If you put the link up, we'll share it on our show as well.
Okay. Well, yeah, like I said, it's on Detect America, and maybe I'll send it to you on the chat or something. We can get it.
That works. Yeah,
that's cool. So thank you, everyone. We really, you know what? I'm allowed to joke about him. I mean, he's in the hospital. If he's on the operating table, I can still make fun of the guy.
He's a good guy, though.
Oh yeah, definitely. So,
Steve, I actually had a problem with my back, but the doctor said the problem with my back was my front. So,
well, don't kid yourself. I know, my God.
Yeah.
So, excuse me 1 minute. I just have to get up and look. My printer's going crazy.
Oh, this is one of those fancy shows where you have to say, "Excuse me, Debbie."
Oh, jeez. So, Butch, I would love.
You can't just get up and walk away?
You know what? I had to. It's making a mess behind me. When it goes crazy, you got to shut it down.
No.
Oh, is that the 3D printer?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it'll make like an Android that'll tear your house down or something.
Oh, my God. I get like spaghetti all over the place, and it goes crazy on me. So I'll deal with that later.
Mm-hmm.
But you got a lot going on.
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah. So, you know what? I'll just let you tell us about it, because I don't want to ask questions, but I saw you were doing some kind of Civil War thing. Let it roll. Explain what you got going on, and where you're appearing.
I appear in the office about 11 o'clock every morning.
We got past that. But
we got past that. Okay. All right. Well, of course, in an hour, 45 minutes, I will be on American Diggers Relic Roundup. And I know I see a lot of the same people we get on our show on here. And with that being said, I will be what is it, Debbie? January the 3rd and 4th, we will be in Charleston.
I actually just shared the flyer. If Steve can pull that up.
I think Frank is the engineer of that show. Steve's just the conductor.
Oh, Frank's the engineer.
Wait, what are you trying to do? Oh, you got that. Okay, yeah, I got you.
I shared that.
I didn't see it.
Check it out.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just saw it right now.
Check it out.
Yeah. Isn't that nice?
And that's cool. God, one of my friends just sent that to me tonight. He says, "Here, your flyer needs updating," and I'm like, "Cool,
It is beautiful."
Wow, you got your own flyer, dude.
We got our own flyer in color, no
Yeah.
less. I mean, in color, even though the people during the Civil War were actually black and white people.
All right, so now is this your next appearance? I guess so. In January, we got the holidays coming up.
Next one. This is actually a show that we put on, so I will be required to be there all weekend. So I will actually.
He actually has to work.
Yes.
So this is the antique malaria.
No. There's no diseases involved in this.
Oh, antique
malaria.
You know what? I'm sorry. I read it so fast. I thought you were having mosquitoes.
There are mosquitoes, but not
Americana show and sale. And you'll be there with the magazine, or do you have a display of any of this?
I actually put the show on. We actually go all the way from renting
American
the show
Digger
hall to setting up the tables. Yeah. We are the big dogs at this one.
I see there's a $10 fee.
Yeah, $10 entry fee to come in. Of course, if you're under 12 years old, Frank, you don't qualify. I'm sorry to say, so don't.
What if I act like I'm under 12?
Well, it's not mentally. I mean, we have a lot of people that should get in free and actually be able to park in the handicapped spaces too. But we don't consider that. But hey, if you are a kid under 12 and you can convince us of that, and you have to bring an adult, Steve. So unless you know an adult, then
how big is this? Do you have vendors and tables?
There is about 200 8-foot long tables. So you figure how long that is. It's
1,600 feet.
Oh man, you're a math genius. My God.
So wow. This is, I'm not being funny, but is this all Civil War or Revolutionary?
No. It's everything. If you look down about halfway down,
I am looking. Okay.
Yeah, it's all the stuff that we like to collect, and basically that American Digger magazine deals with. Civil War relics, Indian artifacts, antique bottles, arts and prints, WW, World War I and II stuff, coins, muskets.
Now correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't see Asian massage in there at all.
That's next door.
Is that the and much more? Is that the and much more part?
That's
maybe that's just an ending, Steve. It's not really a happy ending, I don't guess.
Well, so that's a long ride for me to come to South Carolina.
It is, but it's downhill. Look at that.
Oh, January, yeah. I got to come back uphill. So, and then this looks like a nice event. So anyone that's out there,
really is, man. It is a super.
It's Friday and Saturday and Sunday, all 3 days.
No, it's just Saturday and Sunday open to the public. Friday is when all of the dealers
vendors set up. Yeah, okay, I saw that.
And out of the 200 tables, there's usually probably 125 vendors, and they set up multiple tables. So, any popular ones you want to? I know you don't want to show too much, but what do you got? Who you got going on in there? Anyone? Oh my gosh! Well, we've got two different guys that will be there. Well, one of them will be there. Two different guys. That's right. Two different guys will be there that have been with the Antiques Roadshow or have a future gig lined up with the Antiques Roadshow. Okay. So you got appraisers that can check your stuff out. We've got oh my gosh, I can't begin to tell you everybody. We had Heath Jones for a long time, the treasure seeker or treasurer.
Okay.
History seekers.
Thank you, history seekers. They had a display one time of airplane parts that they found at the crash of Leonard Skinner site.
No,
So,
really?
Yeah. So you can go in there and you can literally see displays on almost anything. And
Wow.
yeah, it's really, there's a jewelry vendor there who is very popular, and she makes jewelry out of broken china, broken glass, things like that. She calls it glass with a past.
Oh,
It's
nice.
like 1700 stuff.
And any kind of food you got going on? Caramel apples? What do you got going on there?
Actually, there is a restaurant that's pretty nice located in the building. I don't know if they'll be on this year, open this year, but if they are, there'll be food trucks.
Okay.
So, it's and for somebody like me and you, Steve, a truck of food is a good thing.
Oh yeah, I'm all for food.
Oh, and if you actually, for this kind of a little inside secret, and it's only for vendors or people that rent a table, but on Friday night for all those people, we have a outdoor oyster roast, and basically
Why do you
meat pulling.
Why do you make fun of oysters?
We ain't make some oysters I don't know.
Poor oysters
They're
didn't do
oysters,
anything.
dude. They're what do you call them? Bipodians or something?
So, but yeah, so what do? They cook them, eat them raw, I guess.
They steam them there. They've got a oven outside. They steam them. They're fresh from the coast. I mean, what's funny is the guy that does the oyster roast for us actually is a metal detectorist and a privy digger. Now he does wash his hands before he does.
I was going to say, I hope he washes his hands.
He does wash his hands, but while his stuff is cooking, he comes in there and looks around. So
this is Patriot Point. Oh, Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. Is that? Oh, that's near Charleston.
It's right across the bridge from Charleston.
No kidding. I wonder if I could make it.
Oh, you could.
It's
you got
worth
room
it.
in your bed?
It's
You got
worth
room
it.
in your bed for me? Well, we're going to talk about it, but we're going to be hanging out soon anyway. So
that's right, yeah. Florida. Yeah.
Yes. And
it is Florida, by the way.
January 30th.
January 30th.
February 1st and 2nd. I think it's February for this, whatever the Saturday is near there. Now, Debbie, are you going
to Florida or to Charleston?
Are you going to Florida?
I don't think so.
See,
no, I'd love to.
We'd get to meet if you went because I know. I'm scheduled to go to Florida. I got I got to get Greg Papalo on the show, but I figured this would be a precursor. Maybe I got to figure out when I can get him on next because we got to talk about it. And one of the things that does draw me to the Florida hunt is to hang out with you because I tell you what, we have fun.
Yeah.
You're so my buddy. You know what I mean? It's just so much fun. Are you going to be bringing your wife as well?
Yes, she will be going with me. Anita will be going with me to the Florida.
Right. Okay. That's great.
And then we'll be up in Digstock too, thinking of hunts and all.
What is that? Is that before? Is that before FH11?
No, I think it's after. When is that, Debbie?
I think it is. It might be after.
I think Digstock is in. I'll tell you in just a second.
Well, Rob Rizzo guaranteed I was going to.
I think it's in March.
That's right. Yeah, it is. Rob Rizzo guaranteed I was going to win the free ticket there. So,
March 7th and 8th.
So yeah, I want to have Greg on, but I wanted to get you on there and let everybody know that you'll be there. You always set up. You're always one of the liveliest parts of the get together. I call it a get together.
It really is, and I mean it's just great seeing everybody, but it's such a good cause that Greg does this for the veterans.
Oh yeah, God yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, and he's having a nice seated hunt too, which is good. Audra from Jersey History Hunter won.
She did.
Yeah, so she'll be at Digstock.
Good.
She wasn't supposed. I was supposed to win. That's
I
not-
would ask for a recount.
You right? Yeah, I don't even think they threw my name in the hat. That you know what I
Steve,
mean?
you don't get no respect.
Oh no, I don't get no respect around here.
Uh-uh.
No, I get nothing. Nah, they come on here and they make fun of me and things, and then they want to watch the show for free, sneaking in backstage without a pass and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So Florida hunt January 30th, February 1st and 2nd, something like that going on. I wish you a lot of luck with it. So you do a lot of other things. This isn't this malaria and Americana show.
That's right. We do more than the malaria shows. We publish American Digger magazine, and
No, I mean, yeah, but more events like that you do, right? Or is that just
no? That's the events are just kind of a sideline that we set up to meet all of the readers and people that follow us on Facebook and social
Right.
media, But we also own Greybird, or I own it, Greybird Publishing Company. And I've published the last 2 Bill Dancy books, the last one by William Plumer called Relics, several others. I can't even remember the name of them, but I have actually published about 8 or 9 books, and they're all very popular. I'm very proud of them and proud of the authors that did them. But I put those together, publish them, get them out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, you are like the OG. You are like the icon of a lot of things you do, not just metal detecting, but the American Digger magazine. You're involved in the military and Americana type stuff. You know a whole hell of a lot about the Civil War.
I was there, man. I was there
because you were there,
yeah.
dodging bullets. I mean, people don't understand. I mean, you're fun to talk to and we laugh, but you might actually. No, I'm going to eat a lot of crow for Saints, but you're kind of like a smart guy.
Well, it's I have a stunt double that stands in on the smart questions.
Does he surprise you sometimes, Debbie, with some of the stuff he might come up with?
He sure does. Yeah.
Surprise you or frighten you, Debbie?
On a daily basis.
How come she's the only one with a real name down there? I mean, you, great one, are the supreme being. I'm the good looking one, and then we have Debbie Schiffer Blades.
Well, I know, I do, because when I joined in, you put me up here before I could change.
It should be the Debmeister.
But you get to put your own name in, so that's that's why that's cool.
I know.
So,
yeah.
Listen, hopefully by you being on the show tonight, and we've advertised your malaria meeting, that we get you some people to go. I know I don't even have to drum up business for your magazine subscriptions. I just think that you're getting into Florida. You're going to Digstock. I'm sure there's other places. Are there any places you left out? Like Debbie, are you going to be somewhere?
Yes. Sometime sometime I guess the week before or the week after the Florida show, I will be at the Dalton Civil War show, and the same thing, Antique Militaria, but that one, American Digger will just have a booth set up. We don't have.
Where's that at? You say Dalton, but where's?
It's Dalton, Georgia.
Dalton, Georgia,
or North Georgia.
My question is this: you're doing, and maybe Debbie can help, but you do all this stuff, and how do they get you back to the old folks' home every night on time?
Well, I have been known to break curfew. Usually they're inside of my shirt, my name and address is actually penciled in there. And usually when the cops find me, unless I have to go to jail for some reason, which I usually don't, they know where to bring me back to. So they bring me back to the old folks' home and dump me off in front. Or if I have some kind of injury or something, my friends will just dump me off at the emergency room at the hospital and take off.
Like grandpa
just like the old days, yeah.
Like granny dumping, they just dump you there and expect
That's
Yeah.
That's it.
I think that's what we did with Frank. We just dumped him off at the hospital, and
did anybody actually? I did Frank know he's even be admitted, or did y'all just sign for him to go?
I think
do I get his paycheck?
I think he needed it. Well, he was in the chat earlier.
Oh, Frank, my friend.
He had gotten there. So now, Debbie, what are you up to? Tell me what you got going on. Long pause.
Pretty much just working right now. American Digger.
Someone's got to hold the fort down?
Hold the fort down, yeah. Well, actually, I'll be heading for Charleston in a couple of weeks to do that show. And then back here, we've got, because right after that is deadline for the magazine. So it's going to be pretty much humping it between now and then to get everything ready for the deadline.
I'll tell you what, January is going to sneak up because we got the holidays coming.
Very fast.
What do you do for Christmas? What are your plans for Christmas?
I'm not sure. Usually I go because I'm from Georgia originally, but I live in Missouri, and usually I go home for. I know, right? Yeah, Butch doesn't have much love for Missouri.
Missouri don't like me.
No, Missouri doesn't like Butch. But I'm not sure. I'm debating. Usually I go home, but because of the tightness of the schedule and all this year, I'm debating, how to do that. I might just spend Christmas in Missouri this year and then go down to the Charleston show and then see my family after Charleston.
Yeah. What do you got going on? What do you got going on for Christmas, Butch?
Well, we've got a tree that we've got to put up. We got it yesterday, and I didn't cut down the tree, but I did crank up the chainsaw to cut the bottom 2 inches off of it.
Okay. That's just good.
I'm a lumberjack, and I'm okay. But
you got to get that up. Christmas is in 10 days, my friend.
Well, I know that. So in 5, I got to start shopping. But we're going to go ahead and probably get it up tomorrow at some point and get
the Christmas tree, right? Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I have no words, Frank. I have no words.
And I'm not Frank. And I
whoever you are.
I got to keep everybody on track with this conversation. So now, but who will you spend Christmas with? Your wife?
I will spend it with my wife and my daughter and ex-wife, which is always a good combination. And my foster grandchild, which may or may not be with us next year, because that's the thing about a foster. But I will also spend it with my fur children, which is my 3 dogs and my 3 cats. And my wife doesn't know this yet, but once we put up the Christmas tree, I'm going to sprinkle catnip all over it just so I can be entertained.
Well, they go crazy on the tree anyway.
Oh yeah, well, my cats are. Well, they're junkies, I guess. I don't know.
I just found out about an hour ago that my princess granddaughter is coming home tomorrow.
Awesome.
Yeah, you don't know what it's. You remember Leona Helmsley, right? The hotel mogul. Yeah. She was a mean one. This girl is that lady on steroids. My granddaughter comes home like a tornado, and she's going to be home till like the middle of January. So that means I am going to be getting beat up for like a month.
You better get all your talking done now, Steve.
Oh, my princess is the world. She means the world to me. So, but Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I just like having a family here. And of course, one of my wife's daughters brings her 2 dogs. So I really call the holidays, basically what we got going on is 11 squatters and 3 dogs destroying my house for a free meal. They'll be here tearing the place up. My wife will put the food on the table and we'll be throwing food and having a good time. So
feed them all poinsettias. That'll take care of intruders at the holidays.
Listen, they already know the deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's I just hope Frank's out of the hospital for that time.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. I'm hoping. I mean,
Well, if he doesn't, we ought to just consume a lot of alcohol and go up there and sing Christmas carols till the nurses run us off.
So, so the way my schedule was to go down, I'm flying down to Tampa.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna, I guess, he was supposed to go to FH11 with me, and I don't see it as happening. So I'll probably spend a day with him, and then I'll get over to Gainesville.
Well, he lives in Florida now.
Yeah,
right?
he lives near Tampa. Well, my schedule was pretty tight. I'm landing in Tampa. He was supposed to pick me up at Tampa. We were going to go to Gainesville for 3 days. On the way back to Frank's house, he was going to drop me off at Tampa, and I'm flying to Dallas.
Ah,
Have you been to Dallas?
Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try not to, but I have.
I know.
But
Listen,
I don't like airports.
the last place in the world I would ever pick to go to is Dallas.
Why have you got to go there?
My brother lives there. I got to go visit him, and my nephew's having a baby around that time, so I'm going to go out there for a visit, and we're going to see what am I going to run into down there? A bunch of cowboys?
No, you got rattlesnakes, and you've got Doesn't Teresa the treasure hunter live down there, or does she, Debbie?
Gypsy Jules does. Gypsy Jules does.
Gypsy. Yep, I
He
was
lives,
thinking.
yeah.
And Herb and
She's
Mark.
south of
Yep, Herb lives
Herb
there.
lives-
Herb and yep.
But you know, when I was young, when I was like
Garrett
16,
is there. If you want to see a cool
Garrett?
museum, go in the Garrett Museum.
that's my brother. My brother's near there. He's going to show me where that is, and I'm gonna go there, and I'm going to see how bad I get beat up if I mention KG and Ringy's name. They're probably going to kick my ass and throw me out of the store.
Well, what you need to do is make sure that you're wearing shorts long enough to cover up your KG and Ringy tattoo on your.
Well, that's way up there, believe me. So that,
Okay,
yeah,
good.
that's way up there.
You know, you guys know how I act, and you still invite me on the show. That's either awfully brave or just nuts.
Dude, you are
I
always.
love y'all.
You guys are welcome on this show so much. You guys are like the greatest. That's how I'll have you on this show every week. It's a lot better than having Frank on. So no, I woke up, but that's what I'm saying is my window is so small for the Florida hunt, because I was expecting this, like spend 3 or 4 days with Frank, because after the first one, I want to run for the hills. So, but now I might have to adjust my plans a little bit, and I'll work it out. But
yeah, it'll work out.
now, if I'm slumming at Florida Hunt 11, am I allowed to sit at your booth?
Absolutely, but you got to keep your pants on at my booth. There's a famous photo out there.
I can't guarantee that.
We could not recognize the face of the gentleman who mooned us.
Oh, you called him a gentleman. I figured.
Well, the police did forensics, and they actually matched that up to some imprints on some toilet seats.
I was going to say, if that guy ever gets caught, there's going to be hell to pay.
Oh, it's we thought it was two guys.
Yeah, they thought it was a whole group of guys, huh?
Then we found out it's just one big ass. Hey, it's your show. I can cuss on yours.
Yeah, you got to admit that was funny.
Oh, it was hilarious. It was absolutely hilarious.
Great.
And did your family ever get those pictures I sent to them of that?
I don't. I'll show them all. I don't care. I'll print it up. Listen, I got nothing to hide. I just thought I was like.
I said to your wife, she recognized you. So what?
I was like, oh my God, he's leaving his booth unattended. That's what happens.
Here's something I've learned not to do: never leave your phone sitting around when Debbie down there is anywhere near, or you're going to end up with some weird pictures on your phone.
Oh, is she one of those, huh?
She's one of them.
Yeah, well, guess what happened?
I'm talking about close-up nostril pictures.
There was a couple of clowns from Garrett who will remain nameless.
Yeah, I know
who thought they were going around taking everybody's phones, taking pictures, hiding the phones. Well, karma bit them in the butt so bad, because Tim likes to take photos. He's a bird watcher.
Mm-hmm.
And he likes to take photos of sparrows and pigeons and roadkill. So he's got this big, expensive camera that can zoom in on a hummingbird from 400 miles away. And we were all at a get together one night, and I told Tim, I said, Tim, I said, my good friend here really has an interest in birds. Why don't you show him some of the pictures you took today? He was okay, and he takes out his phone, and he's like, this is whatever. This is the great ostrich of whoever. So no, don't you were taking pictures with your camera. Oh yeah, that's right. He goes, that's right. He goes over and he grabs his camera and he's about 3 pictures in and his face hits the floor. I can't tell you what he saw on his phone, but I'll tell you his face hit the floor and he went, "Oh my God, you guys got me."
Oh, I want to know so bad. Oh.
I don't think that vision has ever been removed from his head. He's washed his eyes out with bleach and everything else. I don't know, but
I've noticed he's been real humble acting the last 6 or 8 months. So
they're the best. We just had
well, hey, Tim gets picked on. I guess I don't know. He's easier target than KG a lot of times. So we were at a hunt a few years ago, and Tim made the mistake of leaving his jacket sitting somewhere. So somebody had some materials that really weren't a fit for a appropriate mixed audience, and they stuffed his pockets full of it. And he was up there for an awards ceremony. And while we were doing the awards, he started reaching in his pocket and filling the paper. He actually pulled out one of the pieces of paper. And I'm not going to say what was on it, but everybody had a good laugh while Tim was crying.
It couldn't happen to 2 of the nicest.
It couldn't happen to any better guys. And then KG demanded his material back. But it was really
exactly. Yeah, I know. See,
where are they? They're usually on here.
Yeah, they are. They come in and out. Like I said, they were on a show like 2 weeks ago, just before Frank went to the hospital. We had a good, fun show with those guys, and
they're awesome.
They will be at FH11. So I'm looking forward to seeing them.
Oh,
you, Greg, everyone else down there, and
I wish we could see Frank. Hey, here's an idea. Why don't we get a cardboard life-size cutout of Frank, and then we'll put him up in front of one of the booths, and then everybody can,
have their picture with him. Well,
they can have their picture with him, and they can, like leave notes, saying how much they love him and all. And then for an extra couple of dollars, we'll let them actually draw on the cutout, like mustache.
Here's the problem with that, though. It's not so bad the amount of cardboard you need to use, but once you get to his head,
oh, that's a lot.
There's not enough cardboard in the state of Florida.
Oh, what can
and I it's say? Just a little too much. Like if we could rent the Goodyear blimp and bring it down almost to the ground at shoulder level, we've got a comparison.
You realize you're going to have to answer to Frank when he comes back on this show.
Your point?
Oh, yeah, good point.
Our rule is this.
Sorry, Frank.
Our rule is this: is if you're not on the show, you're an open target.
You're a target. That's right.
Yeah,
that's on our show too.
There's no
help Debbie when she misses a show.
And how is it that
I have never missed a show?
Oh, you have? You just wait.
Poor Frank's in the hospital. We're still crushing him out.
I bet he's laughing his ass off. Well, wait, no, that would hurt too bad. But I bet he's laughing. Frank, I'm sorry. I know you're hurting, buddy. I really do.
Yeah, we can't make him laugh. It makes his back hurt. But listen, yeah. I know I'm not going to keep you guys because last time we kept you till like 9:30, and we can't do that. I'm going to let you guys get off on your show.
Thank you.
I am so glad that you came in, touched base. We had a great time. You know what? I will tell you this story real quick because this is a true story, and it's got a sad part. Okay, but this is a true story because it snowed out here. I got snow out in my yard, And every time the first snowflake falls, I start getting phone calls about something that happened like 25 years ago. And this is a true story. And I feel there's one thing about it that's bad, but well, explain it. So we had no lie, we had a blizzard, 3 foot of snow on the ground. Okay. So I'm working on patrol and I got 3 foot of snow on the ground, and it's a quiet night. You know, the sound is blanketed. And when we would work night shifts, we would go out to eat at 4 a.m. And about 5 a.m. we'd get done. And I usually stopped home for a little bit before because at 6 o'clock I had to go in and do my paperwork. So I'm heading back to my house. Now, you know, the snow keeps everything bright. So now it's 5 o'clock in the morning. It's not dark. Okay. You know, the snow's got everything bright. I don't know if the sun's coming up or whatever. Right. So I'm driving a Ford Expedition, a big SUV. I'm driving carefully. I'm driving cautiously. I'm driving slowly because I have nowhere to be anytime soon. So I'm at the corner of my street and I come to a complete stop. I make a left-hand turn, and when I turn, there is a guy walking in the middle of the street at 5 a.m. He's walking away from me with his back to me, and it's almost as soon as I make my turn, he turns around and starts running at me, waving his hands. Hence, I'm thinking he's nuttier than you. I don't know what this guy's problem is. But now he runs up to the passenger side of my car and looks at me and goes, "You just ran over my dog." I looked at him and went, "No, I didn't." Right? Because I didn't. Well, with that, he goes behind my truck. No shit, dude. He comes out with this little white dog.
Oh, no.
A little white dog. Now, that's the sad part, okay? I love animals. I never felt anything. Wow. I don't even know if I really hit this dog. But I got to tell you this much. The dog is stone cold dead. Dead. Okay? So there's nothing I could do. I feel bad for wounded animals. I love animals. Please don't start calling me names, blah, 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 blah. Supposedly, I hit his dog. Well, now he goes ape shit in the middle of the street. Right at 5 o'clock, and he's going, "You killed my dog!" And I'm like, "Sir, number one, there's 3 feet of snow. Your dog was not on a leash and nowhere near you. He was 20 yards in front of the dog." I said, "Your dog's in 3 foot of snow, and this dog there was not one hair other than white on this dog, a little white dog in 3 feet of snow." He goes, "I know, but you killed." Now he's screaming and crying in the street, and I can't shut him up. So I'm like, "Oh my God, I don't believe this." So
is this how you met Frank?
Huh?
Is this how you met Frank?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, go ahead. Carry on.
So I don't work in the town that I live, so I'm in this neighboring town. So I called them on the radio and I said, "Hey guys, I kind of need you out here." And they were like, "Why?" I'm like, "Well, I hit a dog." Their comment to me was, "You're on your own." So now I'm still trying to deal with this guy, right? So mind you, the antics, he was on his knees holding the dog up, like, I swear to God, like, this is no lie, like he was sacrificing the dog. He's like, and the dog name was Webster. He goes, "I got Webster at the pound. Oh, my poor little Webster," right? And I'm like, oh my God. So now, since the town, my hometown guys ain't coming to help me, I make the mistake of calling my sergeant to come out and help. And this is what made it even worse. So now I said, "Come on, we'll put him in the car." No, the guy don't want to do that. The guy walks around the block and goes up to his house, and I follow him. Well, we get to the guy's house, and my sergeant pulls up. Well, my sergeant is pretty much of a smart ass. And every time the guy turned his back, my sergeant would start making faces and make me laugh.
Oh no.
And every time I start to laugh, the guy would turn around and see me laughing. Like catch me laughing. I'm like, what the hell is killing me? So long story short, the guy wasn't mad at me. You know what I mean? He goes, look, I know it wasn't your fault, but my dog's dead. And ever since that incident happened, oh my God, after that incident happened, dude, I was getting phone calls. I was everything, crank phone calls from Webster. They were putting mop handles, because the dog's a little white dog. They're putting mop handles all over my patrol car, my fire gear at the firehouse. They had a good time just killing me over it. So that story has kind of haunted me for years. And I was a victim of circumstance. I swear to God.
I have to wonder,
That's
did
awesome.
you feel yourself hitting Webster?
Did I? No.
Maybe Webster had been dead a while and the guy was just looking for a scapegoat.
Listen, it could have been the case. Like I said, I didn't feel a thing. But Webster was only, a little white dog.
In the snow, a white dog in the snow.
In 3 foot of snow. Without being on a leash, nowhere near.
That's not smart, yeah.
But I was the butt of every Webster joke. For no lie, not a day short of 20 years. Somebody was talking about it the other day.
So your new nickname will be Webster.
Hey, my way, no, I ain't Webster. No. Oh, and then what's even funnier? Funnier. About a couple weeks later, my captain calls me in the office. He goes, "Here, take care of this," and he throws me like a greeting card. I open it up. It says, "Dear Police Department, I know that your officer was not to blame. The officer that ran over my dog was not to blame, but you could have found it nice to send a mass card, a sympathy card." The guy said we should have sent him a sympathy card over his dog. I missed the funeral.
No, you did not.
Yeah, I did.
That's wrong, man.
I don't think I really should have went.
It would just be traumatic for everyone.
Oh my God. There's the guy who killed him. So listen, I want to wish you guys the happiest of holidays. I hope
that's a hell of a lead up to a happy holidays.
Well, it was just I just wanted to give a little funny story. I mean, I think it's pretty funny.
I think we're good. Yeah, it was wow.
Yeah, it was a pretty funny story. What do you want for free? Okay, did you pay to come get a ticket to this show? No. Am I right?
I got a backstage pass. Man.
Not one person paid to see this show.
And you know what? It shows too, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you want a good quality comedy, hire someone that's good at it, not me.
That's right. Get professionals.
Yeah.
All I can say is kids, don't try this at home, and parents, if we influence your kids, well, that's just too bad.
I am a trained professional. As you guys are. So listen, Relic Roundup, good luck on your show tonight. Please.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
And the other gentleman does the show with you. What's his name? He don't like me.
Jeff Lubert. He likes you.
That guy does not like me.
He's from Colorado, man.
Dude, my man is straighter than a laser beam. It's hard to get that guy to laugh.
Oh, he's hard to get laughed. He's hard.
There you go. That's what I mean.
He will be at Charleston, so this will be a good time for you and him to sit down and hug and kiss and make up.
No, I know when I'm beat. But please wish him a happy holiday.
I will certainly do that, Steve. And same to you. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Good Kwanzaa to everybody. Whatever you celebrate, man.
And so from our family, from the Detect America family to the Relic Roundup family, the happiest of holidays. Please keep in touch, and I can't wait to see you in Florida.
Oh, it's gonna be epic, man. We'll have to do a video.
So we'll be broadcast. Yeah, we'll be calling Debbie too.
We'll have to.
We're gonna be FaceTiming her when we get there.
Yes, we will. We will. Yes.
So Debbie, would you like to say goodnight to everyone?
I would, and I want to, yeah. Good night, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. All these things are coming up right now, so thanks for having us on. Thanks for inviting me. It
Oh
was kind
God,
of a
no,
surprise at the last
thank
minute,
you. Now
but
we love you. We like
yeah,
you more
I
than him.
enjoyed it.
Thank you for giving me
We love you too.
supervision.
Yeah. Butch, would you like to
Oh,
say good?
it's always a joy. Always
Would
a
you like to
joy.
say good night to our fine friends?
Yeah, good night to our fine friends. And
Very cool.
I'd be a lot funnier if Debbie wasn't here keeping me in line. But hey, it is
Yeah,
what it is.
Well, we had to
At
hold you
least
back.
it keeps your show on the air, and I will come back anytime you need me. Frank, that's a good reason for you to hurry up and get well, because do you really
yeah. Get
want
well, Frank.
somebody? Do you really want this mug replacing you?
It's only going to get worse. The more I do the show on my own, the worse it's going to get.
I'm telling you, Frank, got to get back on the horse, man.
All right, we're going to say goodbye to
Very
Deb. I'm going to cut her out of here. Good night.
Folks. See y'all at Relic Roundup and at Charleston. Oh, you
I-
just got rid of Debbie. Oh, let's
Yeah.
talk about it.
And guess what? You're next.
Nah, you would
Yeah.
never cut me off.
Oh, yeah, I would. See ya. There you have it, folks. And there you have it. Our good friends, Butch Holcombe, Debbie Schiffer Blades of American Digger Magazine. And if you guys, all right, I'm kicking you out, Butch. You're gone. See ya, my man. So, he's out. So, listen, I try to put on a good show. And Butch and Debbie, good heart. Listen, that's what I like about people. Good-hearted people. I'm sure if you ever needed to, you know what, you need to call Butch. You call that phone, he's gonna answer. So Steve is the new Frank tonight. No, I'm not. I'm nothing. I'm nowhere near Frank. No, you can't even compare. I did call him and ask him because I said, "Hey, do you want to come on?" And he was like, "No, he can't." So listen, I'm not above putting Frank on the show in a hospital gown. I mean, but he was in the chat, so yeah, he's hanging in there. It's day by day. I think basically what they got to do is gather enough information and then determine what they're going to do. So, and I'm going to try and reach out to Greg Papalo. And listen, anybody who's out there that's going to Florida Hunt 11, it's coming. It's getting close. Listen, a month and 2 weeks. So we're talking about 6 weeks, and it's going to be here fast, especially with the holidays coming up. I don't know what our holiday schedule is going to be. Next week's the 22nd. I'll try and do a show. I don't care. Really. If I can come on and do a show, I'll do a show. If I can, I can. I don't care. But we'll keep you updated on Frank's status. If anything, I don't know if anyone's ordered anything from Frank. You knew you probably weren't going to get it until 2027 anyway, but now he has a valid reason. That's all I can say. Maybe he has a valid reason now, maybe he doesn't. I don't know, but that's the funny thing. You know what? I'm talking to this guy tonight, and the first thing he says is, "Well, maybe I could get home and build Ugly Box." I'm like, "Do you hear yourself? Do you hear yourself?" I don't think the priority is building Ugly Boxes right now. I think the priority is the priority is getting yourself taken care of. And Phil Bortner just said Steve's show grade is a C and Butch is an A+. Next week we're having Phil Bortner on the show, and it's going to be called the Crush Phil Bortner Show. I see Jimmy Crossbones is in the chat. Hello, Jimmy, and Susan Toker just joined. Good to see you. Yeah, Nancy, your health is what matters. I mean, And yeah, Bort, if anybody was a dartboard, I'm a dartboard, and I got Bortner, Baumhoff, and Don Wendt throwing the spears at me. Jesus God, I just can't get away with anything. But there's your show. Thanks, guys. That's all I can say. and we'll do something before Christmas. I know everyone's getting ready for Christmas, so let's have a nice week, and we'll see each other next week. Maybe. I don't know. See something. I want to know. But with that, to all a good night, or however the hell the end is. Merry Christmas. Oh, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night, whatever that means. So, all right, guys, I'm out. See ya. See ya.